Happy Wednesday, second grade. Let's go ahead and get started picking up. We're still in the revision process of our writing. So let's go ahead and look because we are on day number 11 for our writing. So we are on step 6 of revising. So take a look here with Herschel. Hello, Herschel. Herschel, we are still down there revising our writing and making it the best that we can make it, and looking at mentor text to help us understand how we can edit others and our own to be strong writers. So please make sure you have your iReady writing book or paper with you to write on. You need to make sure you have a pencil, and hopefully you have a green or yellow colored pencil or marker or crayon in order to do some marking up. There is a picture of this work on Schoology for the page if you can follow along there. Otherwise, making sure that you are following along to add the details that we write together today. So our objective for today is that I can analyze a draft mentor text, I can revise a paragraph to improve its use of details, and I can use a checklist to peer review to revise. So we're looking back at the same things that we looked at yesterday. We're going to take a look more at some mentor texts to make them stronger. So let's go ahead and turn to page number 117 in your books if you have it. Page 117, you can pause it if you still need to get there. So let's go ahead, and today we are going to go ahead and work with Herschel here in our guided practice. So Herschel says, I wrote about a shark today. Can you help me make this part of my diary better? Ooh, that's an awesome question to ask others when you're a good writer, is you ask for feedback and others' thoughts on it, right? So it's important to get other people to help you. So I love that Herschel is asking us for help today. So today we are going to read his draft. So please follow along. I am very tired. It's hard being Sandy the shark in this big ocean. I caught a lobster today, then I swam after a big fish, but it got away. One of my teeth fell out. So let's go ahead and look. It says that we need to go through and look and see details, underline the details that show what the shark is thinking or feeling. So let's go ahead and read it again to see what he was thinking and feeling as he read. So I'm going to go ahead and get my green ready to underline. So I am very tired. Thinking or feeling? Because I know a lot of you guys say you are feeling tired often. So it's definitely a feeling. I am feeling tired. It's hard being Sandy the shark in this big ocean. Well, he's feeling like it's hard. So, and he's thinking that it's hard to be a shark. So it's feeling and thinking. It's hard. Oops. Let's try that again. It's hard being Sandy the shark in this big ocean. That is how he's thinking and feeling right now. I caught a lobster today. No, it's just something, it's a fact. Then I swam after a fish, but it got away. Those are still facts. One of my teeth fell out. Still a fact. So those are not things about how he's thinking and feeling. All right. Before we go into step 4, let's go ahead and talk about who is the main character in this diary entry. Did he introduce himself? Yes. Herschel said he is Sandy the shark. Awesome. Where does his character live? Where's the setting? Character setting. It says it right after he introduces himself. It says in this big ocean. So Sandy the shark, the setting is the big ocean. So he did a great job introducing himself and giving the setting. All right. What details could Herschel have added about where Sandy lives? Could he give more details about the living in the setting, just other than the big ocean? I think he could have. I think Herschel could have given us more information. He could have added which ocean it is, maybe the Atlantic, the Pacific, the different oceans. Maybe it's a river, something like that. Or he could tell if Sandy lives near the shore or in the middle of the ocean or at the bottom of the ocean. So we can give more detail about where Sandy the shark lives. All right, and how could Herschel use more details to describe Sandy's teeth? Well, it says at the end, one of my teeth fell out. What's one of the facts that we learned? Right, we learned that sharks have a lot of teeth, and if they lose one, they get a brand new one that comes right, pops right up, right? So he could say what happens after his tooth fell out, or maybe what he was chomping on when he lost his tooth. Whew. All right. So now that we've got our brains going about more facts that he could include, so I want us to brainstorm to write for number 4. Where could Herschel add facts about sharks? Where could he add more facts about sharks? He caught a lobster and he swam after a big fish, but it got away. Well, he could definitely add more about a fact about him there. He could say something about that the other fish are afraid of predator sharks, right? That's why he swam away. So then I swam after a fish, but they're afraid because I'm a predator, so it got away. So that's definitely a fact that we could include, or he could have included. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type that in or write that in right here, that he could explain that other fish are afraid of predator fish. There we go. My spelling was, sorry, he's not a fish, a predator shark. Wow, Miss Schneider. I fixed it though, so that's what's important. I understood I made a mistake. I fixed it. So he could explain that other fish are afraid of predator sharks. What else could he explain? It's the last sentence, right? One of my teeth fell out. You could definitely, we already talked about this. You could add more facts right then and there, right? About sharks and what's cool about their teeth, because we definitely don't have that. So I think it's pretty cool that people understand that sharks have all the teeth and they just come right up and they lose them and get a new one. And I think it'd be cool to add. So I'm going to say he could tell about his 20 rows of teeth, right? So yeah, he lost a tooth, but he could explain and tell more about his 20 rows of teeth, because that's a fact and that's pretty cool. So if you think of anything else that you think that he could add to his writing, go ahead and write it in or write it on your paper, so that we can help him with his writing, because that's what he asked for. So I'm going to go ahead. If you need to finish writing some of these things, you can push pause to copy it. I'm going to clear it out so we can look at what our writing for today will be. So on your write time today, so please make sure you upload a picture of your revised draft. But if you don't have your revised draft, that's okay. Just make sure you upload a picture of page 117 or the work that you did with me today, so that we understand and we see that you are doing your writing with us. So have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow for more writing.